everybody. Yeah, it's just me, Mark. So I just want to say, I want to do a Black Men with Depression episode. I guess it is one of the videos that kind of intertwine called The Misfits and Hermits and all that. But I'm trying to figure a good title. So, Black Men with Depression, Misfits. Let's see, or don't fit in, I'm one of this type of category myself. I don't fit in with any category. I don't fit in with the nerds. I don't fit in with the geeks. I don't fit in with the sonorities. I don't fit in with anything, That's just my beginning story. Shameful to admit that I grew up in special education classes, and to this day, it sounds kind of a downer, but I will be real to the audience, It does suck to begin. This journey. And the journey is, for those who don't fit in any categories and groups, and especially speaking of black men that's in many different groups, fraternity groups, or this, you just don't fit in anywhere, This is your platform, The reason I'm making this video because, I feel that this video hasn't really been talked of. I know I discussed this in True Force Loneliness videos, too, ironically, so I guess it's tied into True Force Loneliness videos. Black men that don't fit in respected groups. For instance, you don't fit in with the thugs. You don't fit in with the degenerates. You don't fit in with criminals. You don't fit in with the rappers or singers or actors or comedians and so forth, I mean, I do record music, but, my music is very alternative and it's not very, I guess you say, mainstream anything. Mine is really anti-euphoria and so forth, but that's just me. Anyway, so the reason I made this quick little video because I want to create awareness for black men that's totally different than the norm, Black men that's in the emo, black men that's in the rock or country, like Lil Nas X or so, and people that struggle to be themselves or want to be different, for the sake of being different. And I created this audio broadcast to create awareness to say, hey, I'm alone. I know some of y'all say that alone. Some of y'all scared to admit that. And there's some my brothers are still scared in the closet, anything. No worry, ain't no suppose anything. Come at your own leisure, The reason I made this video too, because I'm glad that a lot of black men starting to open up, if that's okay with you guys, if y'all cool, open up, and not, that's cool, or email me your information if you're not comfortable sharing this on comments or anything. I'm no therapist or anything, I'm just a nutcase to a bunch of nutcases, The reason I talk about this too, because, mental health, especially with black men, has, a lot of black men don't seem to really want to be open with this unless it's, hide behind drugs, booze, sex, violence, and so forth. Sorry, my notifications are going off like crazy. Yeah, I find fun. Here's a comparison how a woman could actually express themselves, be themselves. They don't get called lesbians or anything. No disrespect to anybody that's LGBT, but the same. They don't get called weak or timid anything. They could express themselves. They could cry and all that. Men told many times we gotta man up, we gotta toughen up and all that, and not know how many times we have to die inside sometimes, hide behind alcohol, booze, drugs, prescription drugs, illegal drugs, or just anything to mask the pain, I am not a therapist, I'll be a fake if I say otherwise. I was forced against my will to get therapy. I guess growing up or so, I always grew up in a middle class household and all that. Before I went to, unfortunately, to a lower income disability household due to a house fire situation. It's either that or end up homeless. So, starting up, I was honorable. I went to school as a honor roll child and all that. And then my mother had passed when I was 13 years old. It's been almost 20 years since my mother passed, and ever since then I've been on to a rocky road, got into a lot of arguments and fights and all that. From the streets and as well in school and all that. Me and my dad have arguments time after time, Especially I was really raised around men, So I was raised by my dad, I was raised by my uncle, and pastor, my dad, pastor, rest in peace though. It's I was really raised around men, you know. So you always gotta, you know, toughen up. You gotta mask up, you know what I'm saying, your emotions and feelings. If you do try to express yourself, they call you a punk or so, or a PUSSY, if you know where I'm coming from. I'm just trying to be careful with YouTube nowadays. It's very, you know, shaming at times that you don't fit in, you know, because I always remember I was wearing some, you know, this is where my parents dressed me up. Kind of like, I forgot, like, like not casual clothing, but like, you know, like you have your clothes tuck in and all that, belt and all that, so you don't sag. Many times I've been, throughout my life, I've been called, let's be real, no disrespect to my LGBT audience. I've been called gay, I've been called corny, lame, sound like a white boy and all that. You know? And it's kind of baffling I had to say that. Once again, I apologize about it, to be honest, but I have to be real. Yeah, I've been called gay because I don't look like a degenerate, anything, or criminal scumbag, anything. And I don't have kids. I don't wear a lot. I'm very thankful I don't have kids right now, you know. And I have struggled a lot with this, you know. Besides you guys on YouTube and all that, I don't really express this at all in real life because, you know, you don't want to ever put yourself in a situation that you can make yourself vulnerable or anything. And I know it sounds kind of dark and contradiction at times. And I kind of struggle with it, you know, expressing myself at times. I kind of admit this too. That's why I really like, you know, record songs and so forth. Only way I can actually truly express myself. And that, thank y'all for watching.